Good morning, YouTube friends. So I'm fixing to head to work. The home garage looks considerably different now that most of my things are out of here and everything's in the shop. There's my bikes. The little Honda needs to make it to the shop at some point so I can figure out why it's not running right. I know it needs a battery. Probably needs the carburetor cleaned again because it's been sitting. I did not film the rest of the work I did on the Sportster, but I finished that up last week. It actually runs pretty much the way it should. The problem I thought was an ignition problem was actually just a really, really bad dead spot in the carburetor. And I did not have a set of jets for that. So because it's my bike and not a customer's bike, I went ahead and wallowed out the intermediate jet with a acetylene torch tip cleaner and just slowly enlarged it until it ran right. And it's still not 100%, but it's good enough to get back and forth to the shop on until I can do something different with that carb. I think the best thing for it's going to be an S&S, but I don't have S&S money for my own bikes right now, so I may just get a jet kit for it and rejet it properly so it's how it should be. And it's running super rich at idle. I'm amazed it ain't fouling plugs. So like I said, an S&S would be the best bet for it. But we're going to be riding Francine today in the hopes that someone sees the for sale sign while it sits at the shop and decides that they need to have it. Tomorrow I'll ride the Pursuit, and then the next day I'll ride the Sporty, and then Francine again. Because I've got 3 bikes that all have gas in them, and they're all registered and insured, so they all need to be ridden. But, yeah, it's time to get going. It's a few minutes after 7. I open my doors at 8, and I've got things to do before I open this morning. So let's hit the road. Francine's digging this cold weather. It's about 40 degrees right now. Transmission's a little stiff because it's so cold. Once the oil warms up, she'll be a lot smoother. It's going to be a great day though. It's supposed to make it up to about 50. We may or may not get a little sprinkle of rain, but it should be mostly sunny today. And what clouds there are supposed to clear off around 4 o'clock, and it should be a real nice ride home. A lot of folks like the idea of a second channel for the shop, so I think I'll get to work on that this weekend. It's hard to even have time for one channel now, but now that the shop is actually open and I've got a normal schedule again, it'll be a little easier until work picks up to the point that I'm working 10-12 hour days, 14, 16, whatever I need to do, because it's just me. So I need to do whatever I need to do to make it work once I get customers. I've got one scheduled. hopefully I'll see some more today. I don't have much of an advertising budget, so we're doing everything we can on Facebook, and I made the little YouTube video that I put out. But Facebook seems to be having an impact, and my wife mostly takes care of the Facebook, and she's got the shop's Instagram as well. I don't know anything about Instagram. I'll let her do that. But like I said, it seems to be reaching quite a few people, so maybe I'll get some phone calls today. That'd be nice. I think I'm gonna order. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna order any more parts. I've got a big order that I'm waiting for. So any other parts that someone needs that I don't already have, if it's under $200 or $300, I'll order it and whatever as needed. But anything much more than that, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to ask for money up front from the customer for the parts. But I guess that'll help keep me from getting stuck with parts and them not showing up to get the work done. Having to, or doing work and then them not paying for it. At least I won't have to eat the parts. But I do have a super tight budget right now. This does not handle like the Indian, that's for sure. I like to practice my swerves by dodging the little covers and holes in the road. And this thing does not handle like the Indian, not even close. The vintage was a lot more responsive than this as well. It handles like a Harley bagger. Not saying it handles bad. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the way it handles. I'm just saying it handles different. Still hoping to get enough work in the next 2 weeks that I don't need to sell this bike. because I built this thing how I wanted it, and I like it. Nice to see another fella on a bike. That might have been a lady, I don't know, I didn't get a good look. Nice to see another bike. Again, looks like Mike's already at the shop. So the gate should be open for me. Mike is the service writer and parts guy for Charlie's Auto. So if you come see Charlie's to get some work done, he's probably who you'll talk to. He's a good guy, he'll take good care of you. Turn the gas off so I can forget to turn it back on later. Alright, here we are. Hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you in the next one. right, good evening, YouTube friends. Oh, it's been a long day at the shop. I haven't had a single phone call all day. No customers yet. I do have one scheduled to drop a bike off Saturday. So at least there's that. At least I've got one scheduled, right? I did install a sink in the shop today. The landlord's going to bring me a few more parts tomorrow so I can get the drain hooked up. But the water's all hooked up, so I have an actual functional sink now. Have a good evening, fellas. Those clouds are wild.
Don't go that way.
Yeah, I gotta go that way, but I ain't going that way very far. See you tomorrow.
You want to get wet. Yeah. Good deal.
Ain't a bad deal. Yeah.
I think it runs good.
Runs good.
Hell yeah. I'm cold.
All right. See y'all tomorrow. Charlie was looking at the for sale sign on the bike when he said that ain't a bad deal. Pretty sunset. Kind of a strange part of town because it's both commercial and residential. bitch in the Jeep wasn't going to let me in. I'll let this minivan in though. It got colder over the course of the day. It was warmer when I left to go to work. The wind picked up and it's gotten cold. The heated seat and grips on that Pursuit are sure looking good right now. Let's go this way. Oh, I guess we'll stop for this red light. It's not a very long light. The big danger is from the people turning where I'm trying to turn. Because once their light turns red, they tend to want to keep turning. was thinking I had a green arrow, but I guess I don't. I just get to yield to turn left. That's it for now. We're home. Y'all have a good evening. See you in the next one.